Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a look at the stats for Damian Lillard.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for the Raptors, Barrett is the 3, Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right. NBA. And I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Quickly. Tries again. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Now here's Quickly. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Barrett against Middleton. Clock at 6. Barrett passes to Barnes. Off target from outside. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, PA. No earth shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Dick. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances whenever he can.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Down low. And Giannis with the dunk.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. It's Barrett on the wing. Middleton covering. To the inside. Here's Pirtle.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Abaji's checked in for Dick. Shot clock at 6. Outside Barnes. From outside the arc. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Mitchell finds Barrett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen...
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Dick, he's checked in for Brown. The free throw drops for Barrett. And Barrett drops them both. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Here's Antetokounmpo. Abaji with a rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Nick, the pass to Olynyk. Now here's Barrett. Middleton covering. Right side Barrett. Shoots over Lopez. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Sinks the tray. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half?
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And again, Toronto no good. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Dick with the drive. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Dick. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Mitchell, the pass to Dick, to the paint. Here's Abaji. Outside for Boucher. Launches a 3. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Lillard into the lane. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the three. Toronto trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. They're definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Prince is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wright comes in for Middleton. Green's checked in for Jackson. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Damian Lillard. And the basket by Abaji.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Portis. And he lays it up and in.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Dick. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Portis the screen. And it's Trent penetrating. And here's Wright from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Wright's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He gets it in there. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, Brown has one of the softest touches in the league with the floater.
Trent, the pass to Portis. Back to Trent. Brown against Wright. Prince, the screen on Brown. Pass to Prince. Here's Abaji. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Drops in the 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Dick gets the bucket.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Raptors lead by 6. Pass to Abaji. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Boucher. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dick. No good on the triple.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that is super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Barnes. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Barnes. The Raptors with a lead. Quickly deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Shoots from the elbow. Basket counts. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Lillard on the drive. Antetokounmpo. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a three-point game. on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Toronto out in front, up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And get ready for the fans.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bucks trail by 3. So on the floor for Milwaukee. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Raptors lead by 3. And stolen by Middleton. Throws it up. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
For the lead. Pass to Jackson. Now Lopez. Dick brings the double team, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 5.
Very few shoot the 3 ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Barnes finds Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Team foul.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Olenek's checked in for Barnes, and Abaji subbed in for Quickly. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Dick, pass to Olenek. Green against Barrett. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
Toronto making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. It's Prince on the wing. Trent against Pirtle. There's 1:47 left in the third. Trent goes in, and here's Green from the arc. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3, Barrett. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Portis. Olenek against Wright. Portis with a screen on Olenek. Here's Wright. And the layup falls. Wright's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Barrett. Going inside. It's tipped.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Portis with a screen on Olenek. Trent with it, now guarded by Barrett. Trent, the pass to Wright. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Abaji, defended by Portis. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Olenek with a screen on Portis. Here's Abaji. He's got 6. Fires from deep. And right with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Pirtle. 1 second left. Unable to get that one. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Kelly Olynyk, Walter out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Abaji in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You've got to admire and appreciate Bruce Brown's utility. I mean, you can slot him in anywhere, multiple positions. He's going to find a way to have a positive impact on the game.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Allie, thank you. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Milwaukee making some changes.
Give it up once again for your Northside crew.
Lillard against Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Lillard, and Boucher with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Brown passes to Mitchell. Here's Abaji. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Lopez, the screen on Boucher. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mitchell up top, defended by Lillard. Pass to Olynyk, beyond the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Middleton with a screen on Boucher. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Temple comes in for Mitchell.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grab, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. R.J. Barrett comes in for Abaji. Dick, he's checked in for Temple. And quickly subbed in for Brown. Barrett can't hit.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard! What'd you expect?
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's quickly. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Poeltl is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Out to Lillard. Quickly against Antetokounmpo. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Dick, the pass to Quickly. And stolen by Middleton. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Lopez. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Quickly. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Dick. Launches it. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Jackson. Good work defensively by Dick. Toronto's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Barrett. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Quickly. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Chris Middleton.
Barnes with it. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
"30 seconds left in the fourth quarter." Quickly finds Barnes. Back to Quickly. Let's go with a three. Cash! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Who else? It's got to be Lillard in that situation. No question about it.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.